So today's session, we're going to start standing up. So let's go ahead and stand up on our feet. Good. Yes, I can see you. Good. Right. Our legs going to be slightly apart in line with our hips or a little bit wider, whatever feels good. I want you to first note your feet. So maybe move a little bit the toes, move a little bit the balls and the ankles, just to try and ground the feet nicely on the floor. So when we feel the ground, the foot on the floor, the feet on the floor, we're going to lengthen our whole body, but you can always soften your knees. Up until you are your spine from the pelvis all the way to your head. Up and tall, release your shoulders anywhere that feels good. Take nice deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. You may close your eyes if you prefer. Allow the ribcage to expand as you inhale and dropping, get smaller as you exhale. And as you're breathing, bring your awareness to your body. Notice if you got any tension around the body. And if you do, just notice where the tensions are. The same you do for the chest. Allow the tummy muscles, the abdominal muscles to expand out when you inhale and to return to the center of your body as you exhale. Just try to make it as more natural as possible, just the breath coming in and out. And notice what is going on in your pelvic floor muscles as you breathe. When you inhale, the pelvic floor muscles might move down towards the feet. As you exhale, it releases and returns. We're going to start moving the head. Bring your chin down to your chest. And then you can circle your head around. We are going nice and gentle for 2 circles in the same direction. When you finish a second one, you can reverse, go the other way around. And then when you finish a second circle in the second direction, come back to the middle, to the center. Good. Right, then you're going to bring your attention to your shoulders. You can circle your shoulders forwards. That's forwards, making waves forwards in your shoulders. Remember, you can always soften the knees when you stand up, so you don't need to lock your knees. One more circle. And then we're going to reverse backwards now. So that means you're going to open your chest wide as you send your shoulders back. Lovely. One last one. Good. Right. And then you're going to bring both arms up to the ceiling. Reach them up. Inhale up. Exhale to soften your arms. Bring them down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale. Bring a little bit your knees as your arms come down. And breathing. And out. Make it nice and comfortable on your own time. Last one. Right. And then you can drop your arms by the side. Good. We're going to bring our attention down to our feet. You're going to bring the heels off the floor and low, bring your heels down. You just bring the heels up and down on your own time. Find a spot. If you keep your eyes gazed towards a spot, you might be easier to keep your balance. Yes, let's go up and down. A few more time. And you can do one each time. So just switching foot, reaching one heel up and down. We're going to try to get a little bit mobility on the ankle joint, also on the knee and the hip joint. Good, last ones. Right, and then you can stop, bring your feet down, heels down. Let's step wide and apart. As much that feels good for you. Legs going to start straight, pointing your toes in diagonal way. You're going to bend one knee, one leg, keep the other one straight, and switch to the other side. And then you're going to be moving side to side. Try to keep the sole of your feet touching the ground, the floor all the time. And your upper body up and tall. Your body's up and tall as you're moving side to side. Good. Hands anywhere, can be free, can be on your waist. Just a few more time moving. And then back to the center, return your legs back in. Good. Right, you're gonna bring your arms now in front of you, in line with your shoulders. Face, palm of your hands facing each other. As you inhale, right, let's get the legs a little bit apart and soften the knees. As you inhale, send one arm back, keep your eyes gaze towards the hand. So you're reaching one arm backwards, one arm forwards. Return the arm as you exhale. Switch side, inhale as you reach. Exit, return. Keep your shoulders down. Let's keep moving arms. So one arm reaching forwards, the other arm backwards. So arms are going the opposite direction. And then return. Keep your shoulders down. Breathe in. Rotate your upper body, keeping the feet grounded. One more time. And then as you return, lower your arms, release the arms. Good job. Good. We're going to do some rolling down, rolling up. So we're going to keep the same legs position. As you roll down, I'm going to work on your spine. You're going to bring your chin down to your chest. And then soften the knees. Get your arms heavy, so you're not holding the arms anywhere. Just going to keep going, rolling down slowly to your lowest point. When you get on your lowest point, stay there for a moment. Note how nice it is for your back, for your legs. Take another breath. And then we are going up, so slowly press your feet to the floor. Rolling up your spine from your pelvis. Take your pelvis in between your legs. Allow your body to roll up slow, slow. Lovely. We're going to do now one again. Take another breath before we go. And then chin to your chest. Release your head and your arms. And you're going to roll down slowly all the way down. Good. And then find your lowest point. Notice the difference from the first as the second time. You breathe in down there, and then you're gonna go up again slowly, rolling vertebra by vertebra on the way up. Just take your time on the way up. Find your upper right position, shoulders back on place, and we go for one last time. Take another breath. Chin down to your chest. Make it even easier than the first and the second. Just enjoy the movement rolling down. Soften your knees. And you're not going up anymore. You're going to stay on the floor. Right, stay down the floor. You can bend your knees, and then you can get yourself down to the floor. Right, you're just going to change a little bit the camera position. And then you can, right, you can get on your knees. Yeah, no, on your knees. That's right. You're on your knees. Right, all four, hands on the floor, knees on the floor, release your ankle. So any position for the ankle that feels good. Hands under your shoulder lines, hips under your knees, on the top of your knees. Space between your legs, so your legs are not together. Let's play cat and cow. So you can start dropping the head and the tailbone down. Push the floor to send your back to the ceiling, curl into flexion. This is cat position. It's low, bring your head up and your tailbone up, but dropping the belly, inhale towards your cow position. Release your shoulders away from your head, your ears. Keep it going, moving from flexion to extension, moving from cat to cow, cow to cat. Yeah. So work on your every single vertebra from the tailbone, the sacrum, the lower back, the middle, all the way through your head, trying to get that flexion and trying to get into the extension. Last time, now you're going to stop in the middle between those 2 points. Good. And you're going to bring the left foot to the side. So left foot grounded, so just the sole of your foot on the floor, left one, and then you're going to shift your body backwards and forwards. Your spine is in neutral position. Your eyes gaze is sliding between your hands as you move forwards and backwards. Enjoy that stretch to your left hip. Right, stop on your shoulders, get back on the top of your hands. Bring your leg back. You're going to do the same to the other side. So bring your right foot to the side. Place your sole of your foot on the floor. And then in a neutral spine, you're going to shift your body forwards and backwards. Your eyes gaze remains lightly between your hands. Next time, stop with your shoulder on top of your hands. Bring your leg back and sit in your child's pose. Just get yourself all the way down for a nice stretch on your back. When you feel ready, I want you to lie down your prone position on your front, on your tummy. Go all the way down the floor. You can rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Close your eyes for a moment. Spread your legs on the floor, nice and wide. I just want you to feel your whole body touching and grounded on the floor now. And you're breathing. Nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Release any tension. Good. Right, keeping the upper body on the same position. Gonna move the legs one each time. So I need to lengthen one leg away towards the wall behind you. So that leg gonna come off the floor a little bit. Lower your leg down and switch leg. Inhale as you lengthen the other leg away. Exhale to lower your leg down. So it's not about how high you go, it's about how long you can get your legs. When you peel off your leg from the floor, the pelvis remain touching the floor. So you're not bringing the pelvis up. Just make sure the pelvis is down. Your lower back is quiet. Your upper body is quiet. Last time. From now on, we can do double legs, both legs peeling off the floor at the same time, and then bring them down. Remember, your puck bone, your pelvis is even down, touching the floor as your legs come up and down. Always imagine someone is holding your feet and pulling their legs. That will make your legs get longer every time. Right, next time you can drop the legs to the floor, leave the legs there. We're going to do a little bit on the arms. Bring your arms by your side, palm of your hands facing down. So palm of your hands facing down gives you some rotation for the shoulders. And then you're going to use your arms, going to reach the arms towards your feet. They're going to pull your shoulders up and your chest. And you might come a few inches off the floor. Slowly return your chest and your arms to the floor. So again, start from your arms. So inhale, reaching the arms away, peeling off your hands from the floor, your shoulders and your chest. Exhale to return the chest and your arms to the floor. The range of motion, it is small. Your eyes gaze is going to remain on the floor, on the mat. So you're not looking high. Your neck is going to stay in line with your thorax as you're going up and down. You can bring your legs on it. So next time you do your arms, reach the legs away. So you got longer on the front of your body, short on the back. And you slowly return down the floor. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale as you reach legs and arms coming up. Exhale to go back. Last one. Inhale as you reach. Exhale to down, go down. And now stay on the floor. Just use your hands to push yourself up. Come on your knees and sit back on your child's pose. Yes, all the way back. When you feel yourself ready, you can come back on your side, facing forwards, facing the camera sideways. Yes. Let's start with the book opening. That is really nice for the thorax. So get your legs together, knees together, like if you sit in a chair. Choose your head position on the floor, on the lower arm, on a pillow, in a cushion, top arm in front. As we inhale, top arm comes up. Keep your eyes gazed to your hand. Exhale to reach it back as much that feels good for you. And stay there, stay on that position. Just note your breath now. Can you send the air towards the side of your body that is a little bit higher? And can you note the ribs moving on that side? Allow the ribs to move when you breathe in and out. Take another breath. When you exhale, roll yourself back, bring the arm and close your book. And then we're going for a second one. Again, breathe in on the way up, reach it back, and stay there. Just bring awareness again to your breaths, to the rib cage. Take another breath. When you exhale, roll your body back, return your arm and close your book. Good. Lie down your head on the lower arm now for me, please. Good. Right, legs can stay together, but send them a little bit down in a comfortable position. Right, we're going to do some rotation. Keep the knees together. So bring the feet up, the foot up, the top one, and lower that leg. So that is internal rotation for the top leg and down. The range of motion, it is small. I want you to stop if you feel anything uncomfortable on that leg. You can keep the hand on the pelvis just to feel if you're moving the pelvis. We're going to try to keep it nice and quiet because we're going to focus on the hip joint for that rotation. Last one. Right, now keep the feet together and you can bring the knee up and down. That is external rotation for the leg, for the top leg. So again, focus on the hip joint. Everything else is nice and quiet. Last one. Right, keep the leg nice and down. Good. Can you hold your foot, the top one? Right, if you do, try to keep your leg low. That means you're not pulling the leg up. Parallel to the floor is fine. And you can just hold it if that is good enough and you can feel some nice stretching. Or you can send your knee back a little bit more until you feel the stretching on your thigh. If that is uncomfortable for your knee, let go your foot. Lovely, nice stretch for the leg. You can let go of that leg. We need to turn around to the other side, so you can just push yourself up or spin around and turn to the other side, all the way down for book opening sideways. Knees together, up in line with your hips. Choose your head position, the floor on the lower arm. And when you're ready, top arm comes up as you inhale. Exhale to reach it back and stay there again. So now you're sending the air towards the other side of your body that is higher. And note the ribs moving when you breathe. Right, take one more breath. And as you exhale next time, roll yourself back, bring your arm and close your book. And then again we go. Second time, inhale the arm up. Keep going, reach it back. Turning the head back as well. And just bring awareness to your body as you breathe again. Just one more breath. Next time you exhale, roll yourself back, return your arm and close your book. Good. So this time you can lie down your head on your lower arm. If you're not there yet, send your legs lightly back and away, but keep your knees bent. Right, let's start gluing the knees together and bring the heel up. Internal rotation for the top leg. Slow, lower the leg. Yeah. So your hand can be on the floor, on the pelvis. What is nice, so you can notice the pelvis and try to keep it nice and quiet. So again, the range of motion doesn't matter much. I want you to stop when you're shaking the body or if you're anything uncomfortable. And last one. Right, now keep the heels together, feet together. You're gonna bring the knee up and down. Slow up and same speed on the way down. Last one. Right, keep your leg down. Now you can hold your foot. See if that knee is still fine. Good. You can keep your leg low, parallel the floor. You can just hold it, or you can send your knee back a little bit more until you feel nice stretch in the front of the thigh without any pain. If you feel pain, let go of your foot. Lovely. Here you can let go of your foot, and then you can lie on your back on your supine position. Right, good. Let's sit down first. So have your legs apart, a little bit apart, your feet on the floor, knees bent. Get your arms by your side, arms on the floor. You just move your body a little bit until you can ground yourself on the floor, on your mat. And you can close your eyes for a moment and take deep breaths again. Expand the rib cage again in all directions, the belly muscles, the pelvic floor muscles. Allow everything to move with your breath. We're going to do a little bit arms work here. Get mobility on the shoulder joint. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. And then you send your arms overhead. And then return arms up to the ceiling and then lower them by your side. Arms are nice and simple. Keep moving. Breathe in on the way up and out as you lower. You send your arms overhead as much as you can keep your back and your spine and your pelvis quiet. If you feel you're moving your whole body or your lower back or your pelvis, go a little bit less on your arms. We're going to start moving circles. Next time you send your arms overhead, circle them parallel to the floor towards your legs. When they are by your side, send them up to the ceiling. Overhead they go. They return, circle them parallel to the floor towards your legs. Let's go for one more circle in the same direction. Right, when you get your arms by your side, we're going to reverse. So arms come back to overhead, parallel to the floor. So keep them low, circle them parallel to the floor towards your head. When they are up there, bring them up to the ceiling and you lower them by your side. Just the opposite direction. Keep going and go for 2 more. Nice for the shoulders. Last time. When you finish that one, you can rest your arms by your side on the floor. Good. Right, let's cross one leg on the top of the other one, maybe the left leg on the top of the right, maybe, whatever, any leg. Arms a little bit wide, and you can drop both legs to both sides. So maybe both legs to the right, return to the center, both legs to the left. Keep moving side to side. Enjoy the nice stretch for your lower extremities. Just keeping the arms and shoulders touching the floor. Next time you cross the middle, stop. Don't undo your legs. Keep your legs like this. You're just going to bring your hands now on the leg that is touching the floor. So if you got your right foot on the floor, bring your hands around the right thigh. So you're going to hold your thigh. So your foot going to come up off the floor. You can just hold it or you can pull a little bit towards you. The point here is trying to get a little bit more stretch on the top leg. Good, good, good. Let's return your foot to the floor. Undo your legs now. And now you cross the other one. Maybe that is the right one on the top of the left. Open your arms wide on the floor and then you drop both legs the same side and keep moving side to side. Yeah. Go as much that you can keep your shoulders and your arms resting on the floor. Last one. When you bring your legs back, stop with your legs in the middle, bring your hands behind your left thigh or the leg that is lower. Bring your foot off the floor. You can just hold it or pull it a little bit towards you to stretch the top leg up. Good. Slowly return your foot to the floor. Undo your legs. Good. Now you can bring your knees towards your chest and both knees and hug your legs. But give your legs a little bit space. So there's a gap between your legs, okay? So you can circle your ankles, circle your foot, both of them at the same time. You can do 2 or 3 circles in one direction, and then you can reverse in the other direction. Few circles in each direction, and then you reverse. Now, instead of circles, I want you to point your feet and flex, point your toes towards you. So just bending, pointing, and flexing your feet. Now you can turn the sole of your feet to face each other and then turn the sole of your feet away from each other. So turn your feet in, turn your feet out. Small range of motion is fine, don't worry. And I want it to be free now to move both feet, both ankle, as much in different position directions as you can. Let's get mobility on the ankle joint. You can close your toes, squeeze your toes, spread the toes out, squeeze and spread. So work on your feet, on your whole feet. All right, we're going to stop now. We're going to bring your feet down. One each time is better for your back. Right, then you can just turn to your side to have a little push from the floor and come up onto a sitting position. Right, and cross your legs. Good. Find your sit bones here. So when you find the sit bones, you can ground the sit bones on the floor. Choose one leg. Any leg, just open the leg to the side. One leg straight, one leg bent. And then you're going to turn your body towards your legs straight. You're going to take a breath before we dive in. When you exhale, slide your hands on your leg all the way forward and stay there for a moment, holding anywhere around your leg. Good. Slowly come back up. So slow rolling up your spine until you come back up. Good job. Right, you're going to switch leg, the other one apart, straight, bend your leg straight. Find the sit bones, ground it. Inhale as you turn, up and toe, and then exhale to reach forwards. Belly button in, get yourself more space. Stay there. And then slow return your body, your back up, rolling up. Until you find yourself tall, bring your leg back. You can cross both legs. Let's just come back to your shoulder. You can bring your shoulders up and around. Backwards. Backwards is nice to finish. So that means you finish your open chest. One more circle. And then stop with your shoulders anywhere that feels good. Let's go for your neck. Bring your chin down to your chest. Stretching the back of your neck. Circle your head around nice and gentle. We are just going for one circle in each direction right now. So when you bring your chin down to your chest again, you can reverse and go the other way. When you finish the second circle, come back to the middle. And notice your body, how you want. Now, after 30 minutes of stretching and mobility, hope you had enjoyed. Hope you had a good day, and I hope you have a good week now. And I see you back next week. Take care, darling. Bye-bye.